Hey guys, welcome back to Weekenders on the Water. Today we're here at Seven Sisters Springs, and today we're gonna go check out the springs and we're gonna go out to the Gulf. We're gonna have an adventure. I think we're gonna head on up and see Monkey Island, a homeless asset as well. It's gonna be a ton of fun, so make sure to stick around, check it out, hit the subscribe button, and let's go.
Let's go. And Lewis didn't want to say the name of the river.
Yeah. So I do not.
How's the what's that?
What?
I think it's Chesahowitzka. Chesahowitzka. I think.
I mean, you could type it in the comments below, but I know how it's spelled. I see it on my phone. I don't know how to say it.
I'll put it in here.
Chesahowitzka River. This is the Chesahowitzka boat ramp, river boat ramp. It's part of a campground that's here. Parking is actually pretty affordable. They don't charge for boat launch, they just charge for parking. It's $5 per car, and if you have a trailer, it's $7. Not bad at all. Cash is obviously preferred. So, you know, luckily I got some bills, you know, small bills that keep in the truck just for emergencies like this. I think we're all set and ready to go. We're just wrapping up, getting the skis prepped, and we're gonna be in the water. So let's go.
Oh, I got all my hair tucked in. All right, guys, like Lewis said, we are here in the good old Chesahowitzka River, and we're gonna go do some snorkeling today. So we're really excited. We'll tell you more about our sponsor a little bit later, but you know, more to come on that one. But we're excited. I don't think we've jet skied here before. We have jet skied over to Homelessness and Monkey Island. That was like one of our first videos, and we may link that down below. Oh, there's a fish over there. Our editing skills have come way up since then, so just don't judge me for it. All right, just love your girl, don't judge me. All right. That said, it is beautiful. We're really excited to be here. Super affordable boat ramp and relatively close to the house. I think it was only like an hour. So, pretty excited. So we're gonna do some fresh water, we're gonna do some salt water. Yeah, and let's see what we can see. Let's go.
All right. So there's the ramp. Loading up those fan boats, man. Those things are crazy loud. Look like a ton of fun though. But anyways, yeah, we just got launched here on the river. River is pretty clean, pretty clear, but the spring is like literally right here. So we're gonna go over and check out the spring. The water's a little chilly, but once you're in it, I'm hoping it's not so bad. Did see some signs there that said watch out for snakes and alligators, so you know, it's Florida.
All right, so there's Lewis. I'm gonna wait for all these kayakers to get past. I don't know how short or deep it is right here, and he made it through, but I also don't want to run anybody over. So yes, we're gonna have the first spring. So the boat dock is just right there. The first spring that we're gonna go to is figure out. I don't think this is part of like Seven Sisters in totality. Maybe this is like the 8th, you know, distant relative, maybe. But yeah, we're excited. We're gonna go see what we can see, and I'm excited to hopefully see Vienna today. That's what I would like to see. So let's go. So Lewis is telling me that we just passed it. It's actually right here. We don't know. We don't know anything. We're just here for a good time. So good time shall commence. Let's go. So update. We still know what we're doing. I do think the first spring was that way, but I think it was too shallow for us. So we don't know. I'm gonna talk to Lewis and see what he thinks. But that's what my gut is telling me was back there, because just how quickly the water was coming out. So we'll see. What do you know?
I don't know anything.
What did I say, y'all? What did I say?
All right, look, this is Seven Sisters Springs, so I think we're like right here. It's just, you know, it's not a bright sunny day, so it's hard to see all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
But there should be a bunch of caves and everything. I think this is basically where everybody's snorkeling.
Are you sure it's right here?
Yeah, that's what it says on the map.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So we really didn't even need to bring the skis because the boat ramp is like right there.
Yeah.
And this is why Lewis makes really good friends. He's asking people where all the things are. So I think it is that way. So that boat just went by. We can get by. Right? Of course we can. We're smaller. Mostly.
You ready for an adventure today? Do you have your adventure ski?
I have my adventure buddy.
Okay. I say this is an adventure ski. Yeah, because it takes you on adventures.
Oh, okay. Alright, confirming it's that way. Let's go. Let's see if Lewis gets stuck. No? He made it. Wow. Yeah, he made it. Okay. There you go. I don't think he has 360 out, so I'll allow him to put that on. So you guys can see how cool it is too. Alright. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. That's the mountain. Alright. We're in good spirits today, guys. It really is beautiful here though.
Okay, now we found them. So there are the caves. You can see see clearly. I had to ask one of the locals there, because on the map it says it's like right there next to the boat ramp, but it's still not far. You just gotta go. You kind of got to go up, and it is very shallow. So, but good thing is you can see clearly. So just kind of keep your eyes out. But yeah, there's tons of caves here. So we're definitely gonna have to check these out here in a second. I was told also by the local that maybe there's a larger one, a deeper one just up here. So we're gonna go check that out too, and then we'll figure out where we're gonna park. I mean, there's plenty of shallow areas, so it shouldn't be hard. There's also a swing here too. Oh, okay, I think that's the biggest one that they're talking about there. Okay, so none of it's really huge, but yeah, let's find a spot to beach the skis. Hopefully not on too many rocks, but yeah, I got the Polytech haul. She's got the Gator Glide, so for the most part we're okay. We'll find a sandy spot. Okay, so we were just speaking to another local here. He just pulled up here on his paddleboard, but before he got here, basically we had this whole place to ourselves, and we were told that this is extremely rare, so I feel very lucky. I guess it's the right time of year to come, which was kind of the hope. I mean, we got this whole place here to ourselves. We are anchored up over there, tied off to the tree, got the sand spike in the back there, you know, keep us in a line. Yeah, I think we should be good there. But yeah, I'm excited to get in this water. And with that, I gotta tell you about this video sponsor. This video is sponsored by Great Ever Snorkel Gear, and they were so gracious as to send us some of their snorkel gear to try out. So here in this bag, I have the more traditional style. So this is kind of what you normally expect here with the goggle and the separate snorkel. So it does have a float in there to keep it from letting water in when you go underneath. So that's
those are my favorite kinds.
Yeah, that's awesome. This is definitely the kind I would recommend. And all this, it feels super high quality. And I tell you what, the prices on this stuff is extremely affordable. So really like that. It's also got tempered glass there on the front too, which is nice. But it does come in, you can buy this separately, or you can get it in a pack here as well with a set of flippers. So I'm super excited to check those out. Nice thing about these is they're not super huge either. So they fit easily into our, the front of our jet skis, and definitely going to give those a try here. In addition to the standard style snorkel, they also sent over the full face type as well. Again, flippers to match. So let's check this thing out.
That's gonna be mine. So we're gonna be doing a makeup test. See if my makeup stays on.
These are the new style here that you've seen a lot of people use so far. I was particularly concerned about safety with these sort of things, so before I agreed to have them sponsor our video, I reached out to them and I asked them to explain their safety features, and they do take safety very seriously, especially with these full face masks. So they do have one-way check valves in there, so that way you're not mixing up gases. Your fresh air stays with your fresh air, and your exhales go out the exhale way. And so they do take safety very seriously. It's nice that it's still super compact, and the top actually folds off here. And so you just slide that on there. You just line up the two arrows there and it snaps in super easy. Cool thing about this as well is it also comes with an attachable GoPro mount. So we're gonna give that a shot here and show you what it's like when you take some footage with the snorkel. So there's the GoPro mount snapped right on the front. GoPro attaches to the front. I'm using the GoPro right now, but we'll get it on there in a second. Super thanks to Great Ever Snorkels for sponsoring this video. They also sent out another set of snorkel gear, the full face in black. So this is the teal color, but they have tons of different colors. They sent out a black one, as well as a set of black flippers, as well as the full package. And we are actually going to be giving that away to one of you. So all you need to do is make sure you're subscribed to the channel, hit the like button down there below on this video, and 3, leave a comment. Leave a comment down below, a clean, non-offensive comment. We'll pick a random winner in 2 weeks time from the time that this video goes live, and we'll respond back to your comment letting you know that you've won with further instructions. So make sure that you also check your YouTube notifications, because last time we did a giveaway, people weren't responding. We're trying to give away free stuff here, people, so make sure you check your notifications about 2 weeks from now. And if we don't get a response back in about a week, we'll pick a new winner. So keep checking those notifications. Anyways, hope you win. Good luck on that. Thanks again to Great Ever for sponsoring this video. And let's dive in and check out how good this equipment is. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot to mention too that if you use our link down in the description down below, you can purchase these directly from Amazon, or you can also purchase your Great Ever stuff directly from greatever.com. And we have a promo code. If you go to greatever.com, you can use promo code WOTW10. That's Weekenders on the Water, WOTW10, for 10% off of anything from the Great Ever store. So help support the channel by purchasing either directly from Great Ever or from using the Amazon links in the description down below. That is what the Great Ever full face looks like with the GoPro attached. So excited, super excited to see what kind of footage we get from that. All right, so this is my first time ever using a full face mask snorkel, and I tell you what, it is an interesting feeling. So it's so strange being underwater and not having something in your mouth. But yeah, it's actually super easy to breathe. You have the option, you can breathe through your nose or through your mouth, either way. Get a little bit used to it because you could, you know, kind of be right on the water line and get some water in there. But the one time that I did get some water in, I was able to just exhale and all that water came shooting right back out. I haven't had to take the mask off yet other than to talk to the camera. So this thing seals really well to my face. It's not leaking even with the beard. So I do really like this so far. I'm kind of working up my confidence here at Seven Sisters, because the big thing to do here is to swim into those holes that I was showing you, and it does look pretty easy. So I think I'm gonna give it a shot. Probably that one there. I'm gonna come out like right there. Like there's like 5 holes like right.
Wait a second. You're not just gonna like poke it in and poke it out. You're actually gonna go through.
Yeah, I did poke in already.
You're gonna be ingested by the earth.
Yeah. But I could go through like these 2 right here, and then I could go even further.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all, guys. I mean, I trust this is gonna be safe, and if you're not in and out of that hole in like 12 seconds, I'm gonna have to go in after you and rip you up by your feet. Maybe leave the 360 here, because that doesn't bend. How long can you hold your breath? Should we time test this first? All right, so you're just gonna go in this one and out that one. I don't know how he's gonna do this with a 360. That's gonna go in first with the crazy pants he has. What if there's something in there? What if the sea monster's in there or something? The spring monster. There he goes. What if he gets stuck? Oh my god. Oh, okay. That's it. That's good. All right. That's all you're allowed to do. I couldn't see you for like a half a second, and that was enough for me. Oh, so it's just like that. Okay, so it comes up there. Okay. All right. So I thought these were like real caves where it's like pitch black underneath there, not realizing they're just like, you know, little holes in the ground that you're just gonna leap yourself into. He made it seem like it's like a mile of a cave down there. So there's like 3 holes back to back. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
There's like a bunch of them, like all right in a row.
Okay. I didn't panic at all. Not even a little bit at that time.
All right.
Good?
Yeah. Now that I've tried out the full face one, I'm going to go back to the traditional one, give this one a shot too. But yeah, this is actually pretty nice too. I just realized that there's actually a quick release. Whoop, drop it. Don't drop it. But it would float as plastic. Not really. But there is actually a quick release on this snorkel too, so you can just attach this and leave it on your goggles and then just clip in your snorkel when you're ready to go. So that is a nice feature.
Yeah. So I don't see that this one has a GoPro mount to it though.
No, this one does not.
Okay, so this one you have to take the stick in.
Yeah.
And if I'm honest, I find value in both having one in your hands and also having one on your head, because sometimes you look and you look to see things. But I also, if I want to get up close to a fish, I'm not going to put my noggin near a fish. Are you kidding me? So there you go. Or the time this one found a sea snake when we were in Thailand on our other channel, Professional Weekenders.
Safety third.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna try out the full face, or the more traditional style one as well. So this is definitely the kind I grew up using, so I feel a little bit more confident with this one. But I think either one's a good option, and I can tell you with both of them, I can feel like the material is super good quality. Like all these rubbers are really stretchy and very elastic.
Mold to your face.
Yeah, and they make a great seal on your face.
Because that's always my problem. Even like with our other masks that we paid a lot of money for, I feel like I don't really get a full, like...
Well, do you want to tell the camera that?
No, I'll tell later.
Okay. Scuba Steve! Alright, and yeah, we're going to go for another dive.
Which holes are you going into? That's what she said.
Well, again, it's all kind of aligned.
You're gonna go far that way?
No, right here.
Alright, going in that one, out that one. Okay. did it.
Huh?
You did it.
Yeah, you alright?
Yeah.
That was a little bit further.
Yeah, I know it was.
And last thing to test here is I'm going to try on these flippers. So I did already try these on at home. I can tell you they are super comfortable, and even for someone with big feet like me, I wear like a size 15. Actually, I do fit in these flippers, which is amazing.
Careful! Don't you sink me.
I'm not going to sink you out. And if you want to wear makeup while you're snorkeling, then Christine's got you covered here. She has got a full face of makeup, and she's going to do the makeup test. So Christine's going to do the makeup test. So she's putting the snorkel on now, and so we'll see if she gets any water egress and if her makeup gets messed up. Yeah, and so she's also got a swim cap on too to protect her hair. So we'll see if this makes a difference as well. Easy to breathe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see like the exhale is down here, but this is all fresh air up here, so it's all going one-way check valves through here and then out the top.
And I like how the top is not climbing up either, but the bottom is there, right?
Yeah, well actually I think it exhales all the way down here, so yeah. So you got fresh air at the top, exhales at the bottom.
Oh. Oh my god, it's freezing! I think my whole face is in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Woo! My boobies are cold. Yeah, we're good. We did it. Woo!
Nice. 2 thumbs up.
3 thumbs up. Yeah, I like it.
Alright, so great ever snorkels have passed the makeup test. And a world's first ever.
World's first, I don't know if it's the world's first ever. The only way I got water on these whenever I took it off just a little bit, but we're dry.
Yeah, okay, great.
There you go.
Alright guys, so we had a fantastic time here at Seven Sisters Springs. This place is amazing. I can't believe we've never been here before. It's only like slightly over an hour from our house too, which is about how far we normally have to drive anyways to get to any kind of water that we actually want to jet ski in. So this is pretty sweet, but it is fall time. So it's not super packed here today. Like I mentioned, more and more people have shown up. We had this whole place to ourselves for like 15 minutes. So it was amazing, and we kind of weren't ready for it. But I do hear that in the summertime, this place gets insanely packed to the point where you can't even get a spot for your kayaks here. So definitely gonna have to come back. I think have to come back when it's warmer, so that like Christine maybe actually wants to get in the water. But this place is so amazing. I had to get in the water, and it's not that cold. It's not that cold. But super cool. We're not done yet. We're actually going to head on down the river here out to the Gulf and go up to like basically the next river, which should take us to Homosassa, and that's where they have the Monkey Island. So let's go check that out.
Alright guys, so we're going to head on up out of the spring and see what else we can see. Let's go. We are out of the spring head. We're going to head that way. And Lewis promised me monkeys. So let's go.
Yeah, I did promise you monkeys. We're gonna go see the monkeys, but at least this time we've got expectations set.
Yeah, because last time he took me to see these monkeys, I was not a happy camper. You know, I didn't manage my expectations. Now I've learned to do so. But there are 2 places that we know of in Florida where you can see monkeys. One is obviously Monkey Island, that's in Homosassa. They are actually, I think, more like pets, and there's somebody that actually goes out and feeds them. And then there's Silver Springs, where they are wild monkeys that got loose, that were private at one point in time. Anyway, we've done both, and like I said earlier, the monkeys that we saw in Homosassa was like one of our first videos, so don't judge us. It's a lengthy one and it's not great editing, but the Silver Springs ones are a little bit better, so we'll put those down below.
All right, so we're about to head down the river here, see the resume normal safe operations sign. Now I was warned by some of the locals though that this river does get very shallow, and I know that we are not far off of low tide. So we're gonna take it kind of slow and watch ourselves. But yeah, I've heard it can get down to like ankle deep here. And even here, I mean, it's maybe 2 feet deep. So we're gonna be careful. Over there, it's really shallow.
To the monkeys. Guys, we've never been here before. We really don't know how deep it is. So we're just kind of gonna try to stick to the middle and just pay attention, I guess. I'm gonna let Lewis go first, so if he catches anything, hope they'll catch him eating himself off front of the ski, not me.
Hey guys, it is super shallow in this river, and I mean, there's so much seagrass and like seaweed and all that stuff. Like, we can barely get them on plane without sucking something up. And I've already had to jump in the water twice. We've barely made it like a half mile. So hopefully it gets deeper here, but I have heard that about this river, like I said, just that it gets super shallow. And we are kind of close to low tide, so when we come back, it should be deeper. So that's the hope. If we can just get out of here, we'll be all right.
All right, so fun facts. It's a very grassy river. Lewis had to clean me out, but he's stuck in there too. So, you know, pay attention. There's no markers here. You just kind of have to just go slowly. All right, y'all, the scenery has changed. We left the river, and I think we're more like in the marshy part now. So we have all this. This is the Chazahawaska National Wildlife Refuge or something like that. So let's go.
I just saw dolphins up here. Tell you what, this place is like insanely beautiful though. And there's nothing out here. It's also a little scary because of that too. Like, good thing I got a map. I know kind of roughly where I'm going, but geez, you would not want to be out here without some sort of navigation.
Yeah, it would be a little confusing being out here, but anyway, that was so cool. I don't think y'all saw it, but we definitely saw it. It was neat.
So yeah, like I mentioned, absolutely beautiful, but a little scary too. It's so shallow, there's nothing around. But finally, we're starting to get to the point where there's some channel markers, at least. So at least give me an idea, like where the deepest parts of the river might be. But yeah, it's 25 miles an hour, so at least, you know, even if it didn't have those signs, it's probably what I'd be doing anyways. Jeez. Now, okay, it looks like I see some open water that way. So we could be reaching out to the Gulf here in just a minute. All right, we finally made it out to the Gulf. We're still kind of in the, you know, the ends of the channel here, but we're out here in the Gulf. This is a weird spot in Florida, really, because technically you're in the Gulf, but it's still really shallow. You could be 40 miles out and still only be like 40 feet of water. And it's kind of like this basically all the way up the Panhandle too. But yeah, the plan is I got my my navigation app running. So we're gonna skirt the Gulf for a little bit, and then I know where there's another channel we'll pick up. And that should take us over to Homosanassa with Monkey Island. A little rough day today because it's so windy, but the wind's coming from my back. So you got all of Florida kind of blocking it, so at least the waves aren't too bad. Just a little choppy. All right, and there's channel marker number 1, meaning this is the end of the channel. Plus we got like some of the shallowest draft of any vehicle out here, any vessel out here, so we should be good from here. Start heading north. Need your face mask? That salt water punch you right in the mouth. We were doing so good up there at the springs. I love riding in freshwater over saltwater. But you know, so much more the adventures on the saltwater side. But man, freshwater in your face is way more refreshing than saltwater. She's crushing it, like always. All right, so now we found the channel marker here. This is number 6, so it didn't quite hit the very end of it, but we didn't need to go that far out. But yeah, this channel here should take us straight into Homosanassa Springs. And I think I saw up here that some of these channel markers are knocked over or gone. It looks like there's some buoys in the water, so we gotta look out for those. Yeah, we're pretty far out, it's just not very deep. Oh yeah, this will take us right up in there, right where we need to be. So let's go. All right, so now we made it here to the inlet that's gonna take us into Homosanassa Springs. We're at marker 35 and 36. It is idle speed now, and I can see why it's still pretty low tide. You can see where where it normally is, and we're quite a ways off of that. Hopefully it's not too much further. I have to check my phone here to see exactly how far it is, but I don't know how long this idle speed's gonna last. Hopefully that doesn't last forever.
Look at this little dog pop up right here, right where that little splash was. He was so big. Oh, there he is. Oh, they're right there. They're right there. I don't think I saw him. That was fun. All right, Lewis is telling me to hurry up. It was an idle zone, so I don't think he goes so fast.
All right, looking like we're gonna get to at least get up on plane 25 miles an hour, as long as we stay in the channel. I can live with that.
There's some more dolphins. Oh, jeez. I think they just went under the boat. Under my boat. Under my jet ski. I think they're right here. Woo! Woo! Yeah! It scared me too, huh?
They're right there.
Yeah. That was so cool. We did not run over them. They approached us. Oh my goodness, hi bro! That was so cool. Yeah. Oh my goodness. They definitely scared me. That was neat though.
So we're still making our way up the channel, and it gets pretty narrow and everything, but man, just came across this house here. This is, I don't know if this was a hurricane or what. It doesn't even look like it was there. Like, did it wash down the beach or what? But you could almost ride your jet ski right into someone's living room. Dolphins all over the place up here. This is a neat little town. All the fishing boats and the fish markets. Some of these restaurants smell real good too. We brought lunch though, so I don't want to let that go to waste. But man, it does smell good. There is a boat ramp right here too. I looked at this as a backup plan in case we couldn't get into where we were. You have to park a little bit. You have to park just a little bit down the street. But that is an option as well. But even then, it's like the place where we put it, like where we put in, if it gets too packed, yeah, it's a 30-minute drive up to here. All right, and we finally made it to our second destination, Monkey Island. I can see him already, so just up ahead. So we'll get closer, but just so you know too, these are not wild monkeys. They were placed there. I believe that they're owned maybe by the Florida Cracker over here. This restaurant. I'm not entirely 100% about that, but obviously they're right in front of the Florida Cracker, the Monkey Bar. But yeah, so they're somewhat domesticated, but obviously you don't want to get too close to it. They got it all kind of roped off, but it is a neat little kind of tourist attraction. Something to do. But yeah, there's the monkey. Don't feed the monkeys. Historic Monkey Island.
And there's the monkey scratching his head. There's another one. I saw two of them, but that's fine. Hi, bud. Hello. And there are monkeys. From what I can see, there's 3 on this island, and they're really cute. One has a white belly. There you go.
All right, so now we made it to the end of the river. This is basically the spring head, and you can see there's all these no entry signs. April 1st through November 14th. I guess we're in that. So I suppose, you know, even then we can only get just a little bit closer. It's no entry all year long up there. We are pretty much at the end here. I was hoping to find like a beach or something where we could stop and have some lunch. I've never actually been here. So this is basically it.
Alright guys, right behind us is Homosassa Wildlife State Park. And this is going to tie off right here. And we're going to have some snacks. Yay, snacks.
Alright, so we found a spot to kind of hang out. We anchored here in the shallows. Got some chips, some Doritos. These are cheese supreme flavored corn chips. So a little bit different. These are, we actually brought these back from South Africa when we were there not that long ago. So all that's on our other channel. If you want to check out our world travels, we did a ton of stuff. So that was pretty cool. Professional Weekenders, we'll put a link to that channel in the video description down below if you want to see the travels. But yeah.
South Africa will not be out by the time. The South Africa series will not be out by the time you guys watch this. We're currently on that channel. We're in Istanbul. So there you go.
Yep. Yeah, it's probably going to be a couple months till we get to the South Africa content, but still, if you really want to see where we got the Doritos, you know, subscribe and follow along over there. But yeah, just kind of hanging out, and it's, you know, I've had lunch in worse spots. I tell you what, look, I mean, you know, obviously it's a state park. It's very beautiful. The water's a little green, but also clear. You can see to the bottom. And, you know, there's no signs to say you can't anchor. And there's lots of people doing it, so. And even the park ranger was over there and didn't say anything to us as we got out our anchor. So I think we're in good shape. But yeah, we're going to eat lunch and then float on back and head on over basically back to where we came from. If we have time today, there's one more spring over there that I want to try to hit up, so we'll see.
All right, y'all. Snacks have been consumed. It stopped raining while we were eating, but it looks like it's going to be raining again, so great times for us. Lewis is hopping up on his ski, but we are going to head on back. And I'll let Lewis film on the way back. Let's see something really cool, then I'll film too. But other than that, we'll see y'all back at the boat ramps. And hopefully we don't get sogged out, because I'm actually kind of dry. I kind of like it. Good times. All right, see you back then. All
right, so lunch was a total success. Actually, yeah, not bad. Packed lunch. But yeah, it's starting to rain now. Although it doesn't look like a very big cloud, so hopefully it won't rain for very long. And I haven't seen any lightning either, so you know, that's always the big thing. But we'll start heading back. We got a long way back. So Christine took off. She's way down there at the other end, but of course it's all these people with their phones out. There's supposedly a manatee like right there. We are halfway through our day, and we are at a half a tank of fuel. Now I know that the bottom of this thing is actually, you know, it doesn't read accurate because it's got like a reserve. It always makes you nervous when you're like, I got half my gas. Really, we probably got about 2/3 of the gas. So, and this dog is not happy. Definitely a NIMBY dog. Get out of my backyard. Go see how disappointed Christine is that she missed the manatee. Let's see what she says. I'm surprised you didn't want to stick around and see the manatee. There was a manatee, yeah. No, I'm not. That's what you get. Alright, we are back in the river on our way back up to Seven Sisters. You see my low fuel light's on, and it has been for a while. And we still got a ways left to go. So, just trying to get there. I think we'll be alright. When that low fuel light comes on, I got about 25 miles, so we'll be fine. It just makes you nervous. Alright guys, just like that, we are back. Ooh, look at that. That's a vision, let me tell you. So, alright guys, just like that, we are back at the boat ramp. 2 bars of fuel left. And we saw a bald eagle, so that was fun. A lot of dolphins too. So, all right, and here's Lewis with your outro. All right, guys, so we are back at the boat ramp. Had a great day. Really liked Seven Sisters. Yeah, Christine apparently did not have a great day, and she apparently did not like Seven Sisters.
It was just a long day. It was just a long. I don't think I managed my expectations very well.
Yeah.
I would like a beach. I like beach.
Okay.
No beach.
Yeah, it is a very long drive. It's not really very long. I mean, okay, we did do pretty far. We actually went 61, almost 62 miles a day. So that is a pretty long drive. And considering we got a range here somewhere between 70 to 100 miles, depending on, you know, how much eco mode we use, that's pretty far on these skis. I think what just makes it so much longer though is how many no wake zones there are, and how many 25 miles. You know, most of the way is 25 miles an hour. So unfortunately you're really not able to open it up very much until you're like way out there in the Gulf. And even when you're out there in the Gulf, like you feel like there's nothing around, but you look down, it's only like sometimes a foot deep. You know, so you know, you kind of, you know, on edge the entire day, looking, making sure you don't hit anything, and then, you know, making sure you don't suck anything up. Definitely got to time the tides right when it comes to this river as well. You know, we left just after low tide and it was super low. Coming back at, you know, this is basically high tide. It wasn't a ton, it wasn't much better. We were probably about 1 foot to 2 feet throughout most of it. But going out, we were, you know, 1 foot to 6 inches most of the way down. So definitely got to time the tides right on this river. I still had fun. I really like Seven Sisters, and I think I want to come back, and maybe the move is to come back with the kayak instead, so that way you don't go so far. And I still want to get to that other spring. I can't remember the name of it. It's like the Cut or something like that. I'll put it here on the screen if when I figure it out.
You put it there on the screen?
Christine will put it here on the screen when we figure it out. I got it bookmarked. I got it saved on the map, so I know where it is. I've never been, and yeah, I really wanted to go. And I've never seen a jet ski in it, so I was hoping to do that, you know, at high tide. But anyways, adventure for another day. Anyways, we're gonna wrap it up now, and that's gonna do it for today, guys. remember hit that subscribe button. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment, so that way you're entered into the giveaway for the Great Ever snorkel gear as well. And when you do comment, make sure that you watch your YouTube notifications about 2 weeks from the time this video goes live. If you are selected, you will get a notification that I've replied to your comment, so keep an eye out for that. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today, guys. We're out of here. See you next weekend.
Bye.
What?
That makes it really good.
Well, no. How would you say the name of this? The Chasahowitzkia.
Chasahowitzka.
All right. Well,
Chasahowitzka.
all right. Hey guys, welcome back to Professional. Chasahowitzka. The Chasahowitza.
No,
Chasahowitzka.
there's a cut in there. Chasahowitzka.
Yeah,
I have a good husband. The best, actually. Oh, I need gloves. I need to put gloves on. Yeah, I didn't take my medicine today, did I?
back in a moment after these messages. Woohoo!
And now it's raining, and we're like a while from the truck. Yeah.
Lost the metal thing off of the flag. Now we're under distress. Oh no, it's still on there. Yeah, so we're under distress. It's upside down.